Several years ago, I went to a scientific conference in Japan, and I took the chance to explore Japan on this occasion. The conference was held in the city of Toyama, across the island from Tokyo. This is not such a touristic place, so it was quite authentic and interesting to visit around. The conference dinner was held in a Japanese restaurant where we were given food in such boxes, and ladies in native clothes were serving us. I brought with me my folder bike. I took it as a normal check-in luggage. I didn't have to pay anything, and it was very helpful in Japan, because with my bike I could get to some places where I wouldn't have gotten with public transport. Because Japanese, however very friendly and supportive they are, they speak no language other than Japanese. I was visiting the port and some very nice parks in the neighborhood. After the conference, I packed my things on my bike and went on a bike across the island, through the mountains, on the roads. My destination was Takayama. I experienced all kinds of roads, from nicely asphalted and paved to very wild and almost taken over by the jungles. Japan turns out to be quite different from what we are used to seeing on TV. A lot of woods and water, running water, staying water, such just idols were often to see on the road. Every place had a shrine. For the night I was staying in a traditional Japanese village in the middle of the mountains, where people actually live in these houses and live traditional way. It's not just a touristic attraction. It's a kind of a transformer house with collapsible walls that can be rearranged in any way needed. Sometimes the road was almost disappearing, and in one occasion it was actually completely washed away with the water. I had to pick up my bike and climb to the other side of this hole. To navigate through Japan, I used street maps, which I downloaded to my Garmin navigator. My Finnish phone was not working, not the signal, not the data, not the internet, and also my Finnish bank cards were not working with cash machines, so that was a bit worrying. Most of the things were booked in advance. Sometimes I had the impression that the road is going to finish completely, but that luckily has never happened. They are far away in my destination, Takayama. In Takayama, I stayed in a traditional hotel. Takayama is the capital of this mountainous area, and it has some very important shrines. From Toyama, I went on a train towards Tokyo with a stopover in Fujiyama. I wanted to climb Fujiyama. However, it turned out that the season has just been closed, all the tourist facilities were closed, even to get to the bottom of the path was difficult, but not impossible. And most importantly, the mountain was completely covered with a cloud. So I thought, well, this plan is not gonna work out, not this time. And eventually I found two crazy French guys who wanted to climb Fujiyama in the night, and I joined them with another crazy Chinese lady, and by the morning, by the sunrise, we were on top of the mountain. Met magnificent sunrise, clouds have dissipated in the morning, and we had a wonderful view, an amazing walk down. After 36 hours without sleep, I ended up in Tokyo. In Tokyo, I didn't have any hotels booked because I didn't know when I will arrive, and I was very worried because the cash was finished by that time, and if my card wouldn't have worked in the hotel, I'd have to seek for asylum or I don't know what, turn up to the police. However, the card worked, everything was fine. I was relieved and had a very nice couple of days in Tokyo, again with my bike, of course. Climbed the tower and had a nice view of the Tokyo somewhat from the top. Of course, the atmosphere of Tokyo is quite different from the mountain villages, and in spite of all the digitalization, people seem to be still interested in books. And shrines of Tokyo, of course, are huge and magnificent, and these cute sculptures were lined up in the cemetery. I'm not sure what exactly they were supposed to mean. And this is the magnificent view of night Tokyo from the bridge across the bay. After Tokyo, I went to Kyoto, visited Nara, the holy place for Japanese. These school children are washing their hands before entering the shrine. The little one has also some rituals to perform. The biggest statue of Buddha is in this place, and you can also see this typical Russian character, Chegorashka. Those deers are hanging everywhere looking for what to steal from tourists, some food, and the whole thing is surrounded by a magnificent, wonderful park. I visited Kyoto. Gion is the district of geishas, very popular with tourists, depicted in the movies and books.